Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, a very warm welcome to you as well. My name is Aldine and I make videos on mental health and self-improvement related topics. Today I want to discuss BPD favorite person. Now for those of you who are not familiar with this, let me give you a definition, a brief definition of what a BPD favorite person is. Now, for most people, it is typical to have a favorite person. In the normal sense, a favorite person is someone who you look up to, someone who you admire. Yes, most people have this. But in the BPD sense, it's far more intense. Our favorite person is the person that is most important to us, someone who we idolize, someone who can make or break our day. So basically, it's a form of a very unhealthy relationship. And the BPD favorite person can be anyone. They can be a best friend, a parent, a coach, someone on TV, someone who you just met, a therapist, anyone you look up to and who you just get that vibe for. But as I mentioned before, what differentiates a normal favorite person from a BPD favorite person is the intensity of how we see that person. So, a BPD favorite person, the liking or for that person is so intense that if they say something negative to us or we can't get them on the phone or they're unavailable to us, it's like our world has ended. Our day is going on a downward slope. We become instantly unhappy and start to think all sorts of negative thoughts. And conversely, if they tell us good things and they're there for us and we can hear them on the phone and they tell us what we want to hear, we're floating on cloud nine. Everything's good. The world couldn't be better. So it's very unhealthy because our emotions go along with how we are dealt with by the favorite person. So we're happy when they deal with us good and sad when they don't. So as you can see, this is very unhealthy, but it is something we with persons with BPD have to deal with and face. Now when it comes to persons with BPD, we feel emotions very intense, far more intense than the typical person, even more so when it comes to our favorite person. So you can imagine that we have some difficulty regulating emotions when it comes to dealing with scenarios with our favorite person. I'm no different. My favorite person is my wife, and I have had many issues regarding her. And because of this, I have found ways to deal with and cope with the emotions that come along with dealing with your favorite person. And I want to share some of these tips with you so that you too can use them to help you to regulate your emotions when it comes to dealing with your favorite person. The first tip I want to share is don't make assumptions. I know this is a big one. All of us that have BPD, I'm pretty sure all of us make assumptions and jump to conclusions. For instance, when I'm trying to get my wife and can't get her, I start thinking all kind of crazy stuff. I wonder if hates me, she doesn't want to hear from me, she's with someone else, she's found someone new to talk with, and I'm sure you can relate. But what I found is instead of making assumptions, why not just ask your favorite person directly? Just go ahead and say, for me, I just say, so baby, where were you? I tried to get you on the phone and I couldn't get you. What happened? And then she'll tell me and I'll feel much better. Likewise, you can do the same with your favorite person. Just reach out to them and say, oh, I couldn't get you, or why didn't I hear from you, or what's up? And they will give you the information that you need. So next time you're feeling, making assumptions and feeling negatively about your favorite person, go ahead and ask them. You'll get the clarification you need and you'll feel better. Tip number 2, develop other relationships. Yes, I know your favorite person makes you click. I know my wife makes me feel good. She knows the right things to say, and I feel good around her. And I'm pretty sure it's the same for you and your favorite person. But they are not the whole world, and we can't afford to let our lives revolve around any one person. So, developing other relationships helps you to lessen your dependency on your favorite person. Yes, you can create other relationships other than your favorite person. So, try to get some relationships that you can talk with of someone or ask them questions or spend some time with when your favorite person is not available or you can't get them. That way you won't feel so intensely when you cannot reach them or they're not available. Tip number 3, limit your expectations. Now, I know for me, I used to put my favorite person on a pedestal. I used to see her through rose colored glasses. And no one should do this. We're all equal. We all sin. We all make mistakes. So don't put anyone on a pedestal and expect that they're perfect. That is unrealistic, and you should not do that. It will also help you when you don't have expectations. Then you won't be upset when the outcomes don't come out the way you'd like them to, right? It will protect your emotions. So if you're expecting to hear from your favorite person or you're expecting that they'll never leave you, you will be disappointed. Limit expectations and you will be a happier person. Don't expect. The only thing you should expect is that anything can happen. And that's how I start to look at life. If you look at life in that way, you'll be better able to manage your emotions. My final tip is to focus on yourself. Don't put your favorite person before yourself. The most valuable person in your life is you. And for us with BPD, this is hard to deal with. We always put people before us. We always try to impress people. We try to be like people. But we need to stop this. And I know this is hard because I'm still going through this. I still try to impress people. I still have some people pleasing ways. But I'm working on it. And I want you to work on it also. So when you're going through issues with your favorite person, can't get them, or had an argument, or they did something you didn't like, focus on yourself. Do some deep meditation. Do some positive affirmations. Do some exercise. Take a brisk walk around the block. Or listen to some music. Whatever puts you in your happy place, focus on yourself. Go do a therapy session. Anything that puts you in that good place, focus on yourself and you will feel better. So on that note is where I end the video today. I hope you got some value out of this. I hope that the tips will help you to better manage your emotions and deal with your favorite person. If you got any value, please hit the like button. And if you want to see videos like this related to mental health and self-improvement in the future, please subscribe. I am so happy that you tuned in today. I appreciate your support. I love you all and look forward to doing the next video with you. Take care till then and have a blessed one.